How to tap into your intuition when you're in a confusing situation. I want to give you as many useful tips as possible. I want to help you to speak the language of your heart to your heart so it can actually give you feedback back. So the first thing you want to do is you want to ask your heart, what do you want right now? What do you want? And see if it actually can speak to you. Maybe it'll even give you a vision or a feeling, or you'll get a feeling with a vision or a thought. And you don't want to just take that at face value. You want to continue the dialogue. So that's why it's always important to kind of check in and be like, ooh, is that true? Is that really wholesome for me? And then feel in deeper. So because the body is the house, the storehouse of the subconscious mind, your body sensations will communicate to you what your subconscious knows. So the language of the body is sensation, and the body is the storehouse of the subconscious mind. So when your subconscious mind communicates to you the wisdom way far beyond what you know consciously, all of the information, all of the memories, all the sensory experiences and data is built up, and there's a wisdom there. And that wisdom, which is you, which is a part of you, which is connected to everything, will communicate to you through the sensations in your body. And the heart is just such the gateway because it's giving and receiving electromagnetic signals. So it's constantly connected to the EMFs of everything, of nature and of other people. HeartMath Institute is something you can research, because this isn't just speculation, it's actually science too. And basically our hearts are communicating kilometers, potentially kilometers away, and we're having heart-to-hearts even though we might not be talking. And our hearts will cohere, which means we'll find like a resonance together. So that being said, our heart knows so much more than what we can consciously know in our mind. So when it comes to actually determining what's vibrationally aligned with me, what does my intuition say, your heart will be the gateway for that space. Now, there's also deeper layers with the third eye, but for a lot of us, we want to just get rooted in the heart first. And the heart is the powerhouse. The third eye will just give you a glossy finish of insight around, ooh, why is that? The heart will just tell you. So you want to ask, what is it that you want right now? What is that you need? What is it that is aligned for me to do moving forward? Whatever your question is. And then just feel and allow. You really want to slow down for this. The problem is that the intellect, your mind, is very impulsive. Ooh, I'm just getting a flash that I'm going to totally watch this video later. And I'm going to be like, dang, that was on point. I needed to hear that. The intellect is impulsive. So it's like a little bit quick to be like, ooh, my heart says this. Oh, was that your heart? Slow down. The intellect is really good at band-aiding. It'll just feel something really quick. It'll get some kind of sensation and it'll be like, oh, that means that I should do this. Okay, go. Right away, way too fast. The heart, and also just high vibration in general, there's no rush. You always know it's a sign of low vibration influence when you're rushed. Like, get rich quick, invest now, invest now, invest now. It's like, hey, if this was truly wholesome, if this was truly aligned, I'd be able to take a moment. I'd be able to take some time and feel. God always gives you grace. The universe always gives you time. Always as much time as you need to feel that alignment. So don't ever feel rushed. Give yourself that moment to kind of tap in, to tune in, to feel, and commence that dialogue with your heart. This will be extremely helpful for you. What that means is asking, okay, heart, I'm getting this feeling. Is that wholesomely aligned? And see if there's an expansion or a contraction, especially around the heart. An expansion is the heart saying yes. A contraction is the heart saying, probably not. And you want to check in as much times as you need to so that you have personally energetically confirmed it. You got to personally do it. If you're still uncertain, you have to go a little deeper. You have to slow down and go a little further until you're certain. So today, I'll give you an example. I was, excuse the vehicle. Today, I was like, okay, I knew I kind of wanted to switch something up. I didn't know what it was, but I knew I wanted to switch something up. And I was like, do I want to take a shower right now? Like a hot shower? I'm like, I kind of feel like I want to be warm. I know this is a funny example, but the simple things, man, it's the simple things too. I'm like, I kind of want to be warm, but I'm just like, but is that really what I want, to take a shower? And I can tap in. It's like, no, I want to be out in the sun. I was like, yeah, I want to be out in the sun. And then I just, boom, that easy. Walked outside, immediately felt so good. I was so thankful that I energetically confirmed that. And when I lied down in the grass and got some sun, I'm like, oh my God, this is so much better than being in the shower. If I went into the shower, that wouldn't have felt like what I truly wanted, what my heart's desire was. And that's really the work you're doing here, is getting in touch with your heart's desire. What does your heart want? And that's what you ask it. And you can ask it again, is that what you really want? And the heart won't lie. It'll tell you again and again. Another thing you can do, this will be the last kind of tip, is you can, if your heart's not giving you anything, it's not telling you what it wants, you can say, okay, well, do you want this? Do you want that? Do you want me to move to another country? Does it go this? Does it expand? Or does it contract? Do you do you want me to go hang out with my friends? Or do you want me to kind of have a yin relaxation evening tonight? Oh, okay, I'm getting the yin. Okay. You see what I'm saying? Just like that. And you just learn to receive the communication, learn to decipher the language of the body, of the heart, and really learn your heart's desire. So I guess this would be Intuition 101, how to see clearly, a process for you if you are confused. Super smoky. Oh my God, a house is on fire. I don't know if you can see this behind me. Legitimately a house. Like, that's not a forest fire. Like, that's a house on fire. Okay. Guess that's part of the video. Yeah, so the little process for you should give you all the tools you need. Make sure, especially if you're in kind of a frantic space, that you really take some time to slow down first, so that you're not just jumping at the first thing. And really have that dialogue, that back and forth. If you want, present things to your subconscious, to your heart, to yourself. See how your body sensations react. And then you basically just learn how to trust this amazing human vehicle and all of the wisdom embedded within it in the heart. So that's it. I love you. Peace.